Hi everybody, it's Jo from the Corvus Tarot here. Hope you're doing well. So I'm here to do my usual weekly reading that I do to have an energies check-in on how your person's feeling about you, what's going on with your person. So as usual, I'll run through each of the signs. Please feel free to reverse the roles, check out your other placement signs, all of that usual stuff. Cross-watchers welcome, but also I would just say cross-watchers, particularly you might find the roles are reversed. Energies are fluid around this, so please just feel free to take it as it resonates. If it's not your story, please leave it. Don't try and force it, or don't be disgruntled that it's not your story or not your reading this time. As I said, check out your other placement signs, check out my other videos. There are lots out there for you. There's bound to be something that will carry some meaning or resonate for you. Just watch the video if you're drawn to. It's likely there's a reason for it. If you are finding that you are struggling with a particular situation in terms of not understanding what's going on, it's causing you confusion, sort of heartache, anxiety, you just need some peace of mind and clarity around your own personal situation, please do reach out to me. My email address is in the description box. The details of the personal readings that are available are there as well. I turn readings around within 24 hours, quite often earlier than that, and a 20-minute detailed one question reading is just £30, so it's very affordable should you wish to take up that offer. You would have, by this time tomorrow, you would have your reading in your inbox, obviously very confidential, only you can access it, and you'll be able to watch that as many times as you like. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to start with Aries. So Aries, welcome. We are going to have a look at your person's feelings this week, what's going on with them. So I'm just going to pull a few sort of high-level energy cards just to get the feel of what's going on, and then we'll pull some detailed tarot. So universe, what messages for the highest good of Aries, please? What's going on with Aries person at the moment? There's something financial that's going on for your person, Aries. I think they feel like, to some extent, they're hemorrhaging money. Bills are high for them, and maybe they have a situation where perhaps they've lent money to friends or something like that. They're also, for some reason, being a bit quiet, perhaps not very communicative. Perhaps it's because they've got other stuff going on. And I think they feel, for some reason, given what's gone on between you, Aries, they're wondering whether this connection between the two of you actually has any lasting power. And they're just trying to take some time out and get themselves together, I think. Let's see what else we can find out about what's going on with them, and then we'll look at how they're feeling and what their intentions are, etc. Yeah, I think their situation has been a bit difficult. Yeah, they've had some personal problems going on. I do think they're financially related, and it's led to them being a bit withdrawn, a bit quiet, not around. But that is about to resolve for them, and I see them then coming forward more towards you, Aries. But we're going to have a look in more detail. But hopefully this will just give a bit of a feel. Yeah, I think this person is perhaps part of a community or has a good group of friends that's been supporting them, helping them. And I feel that once this person sort of overcomes the immediate challenges around them, you're going to start to understand what's going on. They're going to share more about it with you with the truth card. And yeah, there's going to be a big shift coming in for this person. And that's going to have a massive impact on the connection between the two of you, Aries. You're going to be able to perhaps go off and have some fun together, do nice things, rather than have to think, that they will be unburdened, let's say, from the problems that they've been experiencing, and therefore lighter and freer. And it does come through support of friends and community. It could be colleagues that they work with. It could be, I don't know if they're part of a church or a group or a club or something, or just got a really good friendship group around them. It could be that they're a parent and they got other supportive parents around them, people who've become good friends. Whoever it is, there's people around them that have really helped, even if it's just through talking to them. And all of this is going to sort of come out in the wash, Aries. You're going to hear more about this. But sometimes people's personal lives, what's going on in their life, it does impact their ability to show up and be available for an emotional connection, doesn't it? And you know, a love connection. So clearly something been going on for this individual that maybe you don't know about just yet. Okay. All right, Aries, so let's dig into the tarot then and see what their feelings are for you and what their intentions are going forward. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Three of Coins. Got the Death card. Ooh, we've got Ace of Swords. We've got the Lovers. Two of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. So, as I've mentioned, I'm seeing this coming through again. This person has had a situation to work through, something to resolve. It could have had some implications around work and money and that sort of thing. But that is going to come to an end, which will open the door for you know, and that opportunity for you two to connect more again, and that will be their intention, is what I'm seeing quite clearly here. But they had to get over this stuff, this personal stuff. I do think it's money, work related, you know, unexpected bills probably, or, you know, things that have weighed them down and made them anxious and feel, you know, a bit insecure. But it's all going to be resolved. It's all going to be worked out. It might be that, you know, they had a big tax bill, but it's now been resolved because actually this found they didn't owe it and somebody helped them out. Something like that is, you know, it's something that came up that has affected their ability to almost think straight and function. But somebody's helped them out and helped them straighten out this situation. So they're coming out of it. So that needs to end that situation. And then I think you're going to hear about it. I think you're going to understand more about what's been going on. And I'm seeing a lot about communication coming in. This person really wants to come in and share with you just where they're at, what's been going on, what they've been working through, the fact that it, you know, set them at a point where they had to, you know, make a decision to prioritize the most important thing. They couldn't focus on everything at once. They were almost making a head over heart decision to deal with this first and come back to sort of love later. That basis of what they needed in place to be secure and just have their life in order just had to take priority first. But there's a lot of intention to communicate. I mean, we've got the Queen of Swords here, who is very honest and open, doesn't sort of hold back in explaining the truth, and the truth, as we've already seen, is coming and going to be shared in relation to this person. We've got the Knight of Swords, which again is being really honest about, you know, where they've been at, what, you know, what they've had to cut out, and, you know, in terms of perhaps their communication so far, that, you know, it's been lacking because of this situation. They're going to share that with you. And the Ace of Swords is again a new start based on honesty, clarity, truth. And they're going to explain that in their mind what they do want. Their intention is to continue with you or start a relationship with you, but have a happily ever after, long-term, fulfilling relationship, emotionally fulfilling. And I do see that they hope that you two will go on fun adventures together as part of this life that they would like to have with you. They see, you know, nice holidays, maybe road trips, maybe fun plans, you know, to get, I don't know, maybe an RV or a camper van, or certain places you want to go and visit, or certain experiences you want to do together. I don't know what it might be. Going to watch a Twister or something. You know, you see all these, you hear people, and I know I've got friends who've got these experiences on their list. Well, it's like they want to, there's things that you want to do together, and I think they know that, and they're going to share, well, I want to do this and I want to do it with you. And I think it's going to be fun. So this person's coming out of a bleak time, Aries. They're going to be able to be more open, more available. And I don't think they're going to hide anything from you. Their intention is to be truthful and open, and, you know, have lots of conversation with you. I think they're going to invite you somewhere. They're going to reach out and suggest maybe you meet up and see if you can sort of get over what's been going on. They recognize it will have had an impact for you, and they do need to explain themselves. They will need to explain, look, this is why I've been a bit distant, and this is what's going on. Okay. Shall we see if we can find out when they might reach out? Universe, when might Aries person reach out, please? When might they sort of come forward with more communication and more openness around this? Is there anything around time frames that you could share? Okay, so the universe is saying, look, when the timing is right, divine timing is at play here. It might be that a bit of a delay might benefit you for some reason, Aries, but divine timing's at play. So it requires a bit of patience, but knowing that it's coming in. So once you know it's coming in and you kind of just then release it and get on with your life, it will come in for you when you release resistance. So the resistance is caused by you kind of waiting on it and being anxious that it's going to come in for you. As soon as you release that and you stop expecting it and waiting for it, and you just have this inner knowing the universe is going to sort this out, that's when it's going to come in, Aries. Okay, let's pull a lovers or soul connection oracle. I've just seen 1111. Make a wish. Right, boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So once again, for me, this is underlining the fact that this person isn't present right now. Just get on with your life. Don't expect anything. Just know your value, know your worth, focus on that. And, you know, otherwise, I think what's going to happen is you're going to push for somebody to respond and be in touch and demand something that this person cannot give right now, and then that's going to make you feel a boundary's been breached, and I think it probably will bring this crashing down. So just release that resistance, know that divine timing's at play, know that it's going to work out for you. These things are going to resolve, and then the communication will start coming in, Aries. So that's a good thing, all right, but you just have to wait a little while for it to come in. Universe, I was just going to say, well, this is to understand what your person would want to say to you, Aries. Just being near you is intoxicating. I knew exactly what I was doing. They want to say, I hid who I really am from you. So there's been things going on in their background that they haven't shared, and we will be together again. So they want you to know they'll be coming back. They'll be coming back around. This isn't over. They've got you on their mind. They've got good intentions, but they've just got some stuff to sort through and deal with, Aries. Okay. Well, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining me today. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Obviously, I've changed up the style ever so slightly. I've got some different decks and cards in the mix here, so let me know if that helps and you like that. Yeah, and please do subscribe. I'm getting so many people returning to my channel to watch my videos, which I'm so grateful for. But there's loads of you, like most of you, not actually subscribed yet. So if you would like to subscribe, that would help me, would encourage me. It means we're connected for the future, for future reads, to make sure you're part of the collective that I'm reading for. So that would be awesome. It'd be great to have you part of my journey, and to have you sort of help me along would be appreciated. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, so now we're moving on to Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. I hope you're doing well. So we are looking at your person this week, how they're feeling about you, what their intentions are, what's the situation around them, to see what we can find out. So just going to pull a few high-level energy cards just to find out their situation, just sort of see what the vibe around them right now, what's going on, and then we'll do a detailed tarot on, you know, what their feelings are, what their intentions are towards you as well, Taurus. So let's dig in then. Universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Taurus? What's going on around Taurus's person? Okay, good. Pull a couple more. Okay. Oops. Oh, yeah, Taurus, this person, I'm feeling that they are perhaps around somebody who has bad intentions towards them. And they have somebody with a bit of a dark energy around them right now. Somebody they can't trust, and they're not sure if they're fully even aware of it. It's like there's somebody who appears to be looking out for their best interests and maybe loving on them, and but actually in the background they've got bad intentions and are almost planning something here. I don't know if it's they're after their money or, oh my goodness, yeah, something to do with, yes, I think it might be something to do with an ex who's trying to befriend them and sort of draw them in, and is actually watching what they're doing, watching what's going on. This person, from their past, could have been a karmic connection, is getting quite upset about the fact that this person is, your person is not really showing them attention. But this person is leaving that behind. They may be connecting with this person. It may be having a bit of an influence, but they are going to leave it behind. And the universe is helping and shaping the situation and guiding it along. It's almost like the universe isn't going to allow this other person around your individual Taurus to succeed, but they are trying to sabotage perhaps your connection or this person's future happiness. They don't want them to move on and be happy without them. So there's this kind of energy around this person that is having a bit of an impact at the moment. My goodness, let me know if you know who that is, if that resonates. I'll just pull a couple of these as well, just to see what else we can find out about what's going on with them, and then we'll look at how they're feeling. Okay. They see opportunity and potential in your connection. They really do. They want to move forward with you. They've got, opportunity to perhaps start afresh, start a new cycle with somebody who is very different from the people that they've not worked with, but spent time with before or had connections with before. And they think you two have got potential to really grow a beautiful connection, but also have a very fiery, passionate connection, I feel, with that volcano in the background erupting. My goodness. Okay, maybe move on from that. Okay, Taurus. So universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Taurus? We want to understand how Taurus's person is currently feeling about them and the connection, and what their intentions are, please, universe. How is Taurus's person currently feeling about Taurus? Okay, oops. Oh, yes. Taurus. They look at you. I've seen this. We've just seen opportunity and potential over here. Now the 10 of coins has just popped out. They think you're going to be a power couple. They think that you've got real opportunity to work together to produce something solid, stable, and awesome. It's like both of you are focused on hard work, money, achievements and goals. And individually, you both will achieve a lot, I'm sure. But together, they think that you two would just be like, you'd smash it out the park. You'd be absolutely awesome together. Yeah, that's definitely something that's kind of attracting them. I don't think it's just that though, Taurus. It's not just that, but they do see like, they could help you, you could help them. You could have goals together and this huge potential that you could reach together. But what I will say is they've had this situation going on they have this situation going on in the background. They may not even be fully aware of it, what this person is up to, but they've got this person kind of with negative energies trying to sabotage. Okay, there's hidden stuff going on in the background, definitely. Now they've kind of detached from this person and they're working on their healing and their growth. It's probably triggering this person to see them moving on and doing better. They won't like it. They're trying to hold them back. But this person is very much on a spiritual journey and a journey of self-development, self-awareness, learning. They're moving into that place of being fine on their own. They're no longer sort of emotionally codependent on this person. They're in a much better place and space here. They know their own worth. They know their own value. They like their own company. They're complete by themselves, or they're moving into that place. They don't need anybody else. If they're going to be with you, Taurus, it's because they want you, not because they feel they need you and they're trying to fill a gap in themselves. You know, they want you rather than overwhelmingly need, if that makes sense. And that's a much better place to be in. They have just taken a bit of time to sort of hold back and reflect and work out where they're headed to do this healing, I think. And this healing that they've been working on has really opened their eyes to perhaps potential future options and what they're looking for going forward. Yeah, this potential that they see between the two of you, it sparks a little bit of passion, you know, interest, intrigue. Yeah, this person in the background, I know their energy is definitely around your person, okay, and it has caused your person to have a little bit of having to balance this person's behaviours and attention seeking a little bit, but they're going to cut that out. They are going to, you know, just walk away from it, but it's still lurking around there. It's still having a bit of an impact. And this person, I'm just feeling that if you feel their energy's been withdrawn a little bit, or you haven't quite been sure where they are in terms of their feelings for you, it's because they've had a bit of a barrier up. They've stepped back away from sort of connections and relationships and being open to love just for a little while they sort themselves out and they heal and they grow and they work on themselves, as we've discussed. And so you might have felt you couldn't get close to them for a little while, Taurus, and that's why. But they're coming out of that energy now. They are going to offer you something solid. They want to be in a relationship with you, but they want to take it steadily, slowly. They need it step by step. They don't want to just leap into something immediately. So, for example, if you haven't lived together yet and you're only really just starting your connection, they need to just get to know each other first, staying there, you know, each of you in your respective homes, but spending lots of time together before they can then maybe introduce you to family and friends, and, you know, perhaps start to integrate your lives a little bit more. And then the next step might be to live together, but it's going to be, you know, slowly, step by step here. And it might just take a little while to come in while they work through this stuff. Okay. Should we see if we can find out any timings around them coming more towards you, being a bit more open? Universe, anything around timing, please, for the highest good of Taurus? These cards are a bit slippery. Right, so we've got, interestingly, we've got March with the beautiful little budding flowers there, and spring. So the spring is going to bring in sort of more action and communication and more forward momentum in this connection. And it might get to the point where you've almost forgotten and you're working on yourself, you're working on your, you know, other things, your work interests or whatever it could be. And when you least expect it is when something lovely from this connection starts working its way in for you. Okay. Right. Well, shall we find out what your person would want to say to you, Taurus? So, universe, what would Taurus's person want to say to them right now, please? What would Taurus's person want to say right now, please, universe? Messages for the highest good of Taurus. So this is what your person would want to say to you, Taurus. Particularly if you're out of contact, these are messages from your person to you. So many things remind me of you. It's time for me to heal now. My goodness, haven't we been seeing that? I hide behind material things. I do think material things are important to this person. As I said, they see potential in your connection for you two to be a bit of a power couple, to achieve awesome things together. I look for you everywhere, so you're clearly on their mind all the time. And you came closer than anyone. So obviously they've had some other things to deal with and they weren't able to let you in initially, but you came close to it because they really, really liked you, and they see a huge amount of opportunity and potential for you two to get together and have an awesome, loving, abundant relationship, and abundant in all of the senses is what I'm seeing here. And so they did just have to just perhaps withdraw for a little while, but they're coming back. Okay, they're coming back, definitely. We've seen that. So springtime is your time around this connection. Okay, Taurus, if this is your story, I do hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining me today. Please do like the video if you enjoyed the style of it. Slightly different today than my usual. Got some different cards in the mix. Let me know what you thought of those decks, the time decks, and the one at the beginning. It's the What's the Tea deck that I've been using. Yeah, let me know. And if you enjoy my all signs readings, you've perhaps watched me more than once now, or you've just come across me through a recommendation and you want to connect again and make sure you can find me again and watch my videos, please make sure you're subscribed. It's completely free, of course. Switch on that notification bell, and yeah, make sure that I can read for you as part of that collective that have set that intention to come and watch me. So thanks again so much for all your support. Really helps me personally and helps me grow the channel as well and help other people. So cheers for that. And I'm gonna have a little swig of my coffee. And now we're moving on to Gemini. So welcome, Gemini. Hope you're doing well. So we're having a look at the feelings of your person. First of all, I'm just going to check in on the energies, what's going on around them. Then we'll do a detailed tarot on how they're feeling and what their intentions are towards you. So universe, what messages do you have for the highest good of Gemini, please? What's currently going on around Gemini's person? What are the energies? They're dealing with something financial. That seems to keep coming through. I know a lot of people are dealing with financial things at the moment. But they're feeling a little bit broke. They're feeling like their money's low. They're low on reserves. Something's going to come in for them, though, that's going to perhaps help them move forward. It could be maybe a gift from a family member, or an offer of a new job with more money, or an offer of some sort is going to come towards this person. I'm seeing it's possibly this person will have a chat over a coffee with somebody that then offers them an opportunity which helps resolve a financial situation that they're facing. Yeah, something around this financial situation. But you know, it's going to be resolved, I see. And the universe wants you to know there's more to somebody than just their financial situation. Okay, so look at the bigger picture around this connection, because whatever they're going through right now isn't going to last. You know, they'll come out the other side of it. The universe also wants to say the conclusions for this situation are within reach, and I do see it's through an offer from somebody stepping in to help, that might over a coffee just get to understand the situation this person's facing and then sort of step in and make an offer to support them. Or it could be, like I said, a job offer over a coffee with maybe a former employer or something like that. But something's going to come to light, and an offer will be made over a sort of an informal chat discussion type scenario, and it's really going to help this person move forward. Yeah, things have been at a standstill, we're seeing, for this person, possibly through lack of funds, finances. You know, they've only got money to spend on the essentials potentially, or they're just trying to reserve what they've got because they realise they need it for the essentials. But once they start to resolve the situation, this is sort of an energy coming through. I don't know if it's something generally this week or this month or what's going on, but I kind of saw that in the Aries reading very similarly, a little bit different. You know, this is a more specific story coming through, but is that energy of this person can take more action towards you, Gemini, once they've had a money situation sorted out for them. They really are feeling quite low on money at the moment, and almost like they have to sell things to make, you know, make ends meet. And maybe that's it, they're selling something and a really good offer comes through, whether it's a house or a car or some asset they may be selling that they get a good offer on, or they're offered a better salary. An offer's coming anyway that helps them. Okay, All right. Well, let's find out, we've kind of got the general energies, what's going on for them. Let's find out, Gemini, how are they feeling about you this week? And what are their intentions? Universe, what are the feelings and intentions of Gemini's person, please, this week? What are the current energies? Check in for energy. Check in for energy. Check in for Gemini, please, for this week. Knight of Cups. Oh, they love you. But what I will say is they love you. They've got these really deep feelings for you, Gemini. They don't feel in a position to actually come forward and do anything right now. They're a very romantic person, very warm, loving, romantic. They're somebody that likes to give you little gifts as a gesture, I think. I think there's something to do with an investment that they are selling or parting with that's going to help them. Could be selling a house maybe. Yeah, they're having to hold on to their finances at the moment. But what I will say to you is that they are feeling quite possessive over you. They don't like the thought of you being with anybody else. They would hate the thought of you moving on. They want to make sure you remain connected. They want to keep investing in this. So I think they may be staying in touch and you may be in contact because they really care about you and really love you and want to be with you, and they see a future. They want to put more into this connection with you so that it can move forward. But what I'm seeing is, they know they need to keep the connection going, but it might feel a little bit like they're breadcrumbing you at the moment, Gemini. It might feel like there's actually no action, even though they're staying in touch, and you might just be confused about what's going on. They may be offering you little tidbits, something a little bit small to just keep you interested. Now, I think they will take more action in the future. We've seen that after what appears to be a bit of a standstill. So we had the standstill card, didn't we? And we've also got the Knight of Cups. Now, as I mentioned, he's very loving, he's very interested, he's very romantic, he's got these feelings, but he's just sitting there. He's not coming forward, he's not up on his feet, he's not making an advancement properly in terms of sharing feelings, but those feelings are there without much action at the moment, okay? That's because they're dealing with this other situation and they're trying to balance and juggle everything. They've got so much going on. The way that they might be investing in your relationship could be through a physical connection. So you might be quite physically connected. You might be spending nights together, time together alone, that kind of thing. And you might be wondering if there's true emotional connection, okay, that could be going on for some of you, maybe not all of you. And like I said, they are maybe not expressing their emotions and trying to move forward quickly and make an offer of, actually being a couple officially and that kind of thing. It could be almost like a friends with benefits kind of scenario for a while they try and deal with this situation. Yeah, this situation's got to come, they've got to come out of that before they can offer something to you properly. And they're just dealing with that and working through it. And I'm getting that while they're doing that, they are giving you little bits of an indication that they're interested, that they might want a relationship, a connection for the future, but it's not as much as you would hope, Gemini, and it might be confusing you. And if you are feeling confused, please know that it's not just a physical interest. They've got this passion for you, they've got that interest. They feel that might keep you interested, it might keep you hooked, it might keep you from moving on. Whilst they enjoy it, they also think it might fulfill a need for you, until they can come forward more firmly with a emotional offer and an offer of substance around a connection and a relationship. Okay, shall we see if we can find out when things might start to progress a bit more for you in this connection? I don't think you're out of contact. I do see that this connection has started up or is ongoing. It's just probably not progressing for you as you're expecting, Gemini. Okay, so I've got this year, sometime this year, which I know we're just at the beginning of the year, so it might take a little while to fully get off the ground, Gemini, in terms of the sorts of progress you might be hoping for. That might feel like a really long time. You might feel that it's not worth waiting for. Some of you will be saying, do you know what, it's not for me, it's too long. I don't want somebody who can't actually offer me something of substance fairly soon. I don't want to wait that long. I can't, invest that much time because it is a bit further off into the future that this could progress, just so that you're aware, Gemini. Okay, that's the energies around it, because we do still, as I've mentioned, have the standstill card. The person is taking action to try and resolve, and they will be able to take action later, but it's going to be further down the line. Okay, just so that you have that expectation set. Okay, so let's find out what they'd want to say to you. So universe, if you are out of contact with this person, Gemini, universe, what would this person want to say to Gemini, please? What are the messages from this person to Gemini? I bury myself in work to forget you. I couldn't let you get close to me. Sort of seen the reasons why coming through here, haven't we, Gemini? I hope you can forgive me one day. So they do want to sort of resolve things, move things forward in the future. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I think they're feeling that the physical connection perhaps was a distraction. I love you unconditionally. They do have deep feelings for you. I have seen that. Showed you, didn't I, with the Knight of Cups and the feelings that he has there. Look, really does have deep feelings, but just can't move forward right now. Not in a position to. Okay. So you could just keep this ticking over. You could just keep communication going, and you could, have this physical connection just as a holding pattern for a while, Gemini, if you were prepared to accept that. I do see some of you saying, do you know what? No, I'm not prepared to accept that. I don't have any guarantees for the future, and I think there should be more coming from this person to solidly say what they want for the future. And if you feel like that, then it's going to be a long time coming, Gemini, just to mention that. Okay. So you've got two options there. You've got a couple of different energies and potential ways forward, but at least you have some clarity, hopefully, around that situation that could have been confusing you, Gemini. I do hope it was helpful. Please do like the video if so. If you enjoy my readings, you'd like to come back and watch in future, make sure we're connected. You can find me again. And you're setting that intention to the universe that you want to watch my videos and form part of the collective I'm reading for. Please do subscribe. It's completely free. Just hit the subscribe button, and it'd be good to switch on the notification bell as well to make sure that the notifications come through when I upload. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Okay. And on to Cancer in a moment. Okay. So welcome, Cancer. Hope you're okay. So we are going to look at, energies, check in around your person this week, how they're feeling about you, what their intentions are. But we just wanted to have a quick look first. I'm pulling some general energies first to understand what's just going on with this person at the moment. Okay. Okay. Right. All right. So this could be somebody, and this is quite specific, so it's not going to be for everybody, Cancer, but you could have somebody who is very focused on fitness, could be going to the gym regularly. I'm particularly seeing somebody is a runner and goes out running and, spending time perhaps out in the fresh air running, or maybe has one of those machines where, they can run inside, but running seems to be something that they focus on. Yeah, they're doing it for their mental health partly. They want to look good, feel good, but it's partly to do with mental health, giving that mental space and time, that personal time. They're recognizing they need to take care of themselves. Now, I'm seeing that they may be somebody who is quite entrepreneurial and is focusing on making more money on a side hustle at the moment. They want to make more money, but they want to do it through sort of entrepreneurial means, so they've got a focus around that. They might be working super hard, maybe doing two jobs for that reason, their side hustle and their normal job. I think they've realised that maybe it's getting a bit too much for them, so they may need to make some adjustments and changes, because they probably can't keep sustaining the situation that they are in. Yeah, they want to be financially free. They want to be in a, as they say, a bit of an FU position where they can just maybe leave an employer behind, perhaps somebody who's not treating them particularly well in terms of exploiting their time and goodwill and good nature, and they want to be able to work for themselves. And I think they're trying to progress towards that, to their freedom, where there's a good flow of finances coming through to them. They want to make changes in their life, definitely, and they're trying to be bold and step into that and work on that. I know this is not love related, but it just gives you an energy around what's going on with your person and what they're focusing on. I've also got coming out here that this person, and this won't be for everybody, because it could be that they've got their energy is also focused on this business interest, which is taking their time, but there could be another person around this individual as well. There could be somebody else making advances, making it sort of apparent that they're interested and giving them a choice and an option here, which they may or may not be interested in. Okay, but there's certainly a choice coming through. Okay, so now we're going to dig into the tarot and find out in more detail how your person feels about you, Cancer, and what their intentions are towards you. So universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Cancer? What's going on with Cancer's person? How do they feel about Cancer? What's going on in their mind and heart? Okay, yeah, money. Money is going on in their mind and heart. My goodness, Cancer. Right. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Cancer? How does Cancer's person feel about them? They're up in their head, they're trapped in their thoughts, they're thinking, they've got lots of love for you, thinking about you. I think they're sort of progressively thinking about coming towards you more, progressing your connection. So what I'm seeing is this person, they're clearly working really hard on their finances. As I said, their entrepreneurial endeavors, their ability to be financially free, perhaps break free from an employer, to have a better flow of finances and abundance coming through. And a lot of the focus on this is because they want to have a stable house, home, family, a stable foundation. It's all about stability and security for this person. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Cancer here, potentially. You guys could be in a third party with this person. That, again, that won't be for everybody. Where there is a third party, I see it coming to an end with the Death card. So don't worry about that. It won't be forever a third party situation. It could be that you two have had words around this situation. You may have given them some kind of ultimatum or some kind of home truths about the situation and how you feel they're behaving. There could have been some tension around the situation, and it's made them go into a bit of a sulky vibe. There may have been a bit of sulking. This person could have kind of gone within themselves for a while they sort of work through what's going on for them, how they feel. But I am seeing that, that if they have withdrawn a little bit and maybe their energy is just not as strong around you at the moment, it's their reflection time, perhaps when they're out running and they're at the gym or something like that. We've seen that coming through, haven't we? That sort of sheds a light on the fact they do want to come towards you. I do think they think about you at night as well here. The moon is there. And I think they will start to offer you indications of their feelings to try and make sure you understand where they're coming from. But this person they've got a lot going on for them. They've got these goals and these intentions. They've got this potential other person around them as well, I'm seeing. So they've got a huge amount to deal with and work through. This keeps sort of coming through. Some people have got stuff to work through, and that's perhaps holding back on energies and forward momentum just for a period of time. But I am seeing that something's going to come to an end for them, to release them, and all they really want is a stable house, home, family foundation with somebody who is fun but calm, no drama. They don't want drama in their life. They're moving away from all of that. They're becoming more spiritually enlightened. They're becoming more progressive in what their expectations are around things. They're emotionally maturing is what I'm trying to say, really. And they're leaving all of that stuff behind and moving forward into they want to have somebody loving and stable and somebody that they can be joyful with in the future. And they do see that that's you, but they've just got to perhaps get their business or their interest to a certain stage to be able to come and offer this to you, or also see this ending through properly to be able to express their love and their intentions. But I think their love for you and their intentions are what's going to spur them forward to maybe cut out things from their life that not serving them anymore. They may look at you, I feel here, Cancer, and feel that they could never be good enough for you. They wonder if they are good enough, and that part of them working really hard is to get into a place where they feel they are good enough. Now they might stable home is really coming through quite heavily here. Now it could be that they need to reestablish their home and themselves after a breakup. It could be that they're working really hard to earn money to be able to afford a nice home for for perhaps you in the future, should your connection progress. But they want to be in that position anyway. So there's a bit of a withdrawn energy for a while, okay, and something's going to come to an end for them, and they're going to be focusing on fitness, self-care, their side issues, and they're focusing on their abundance. That's all important. But then they will come forward slowly and offer an indication of their feelings for you and their wishes to progress with a real sort of deep love connection into the future, where there is a potential for marriage here, but it's in the future. Well, let's see. Should we just pull some time oracles to see when they might start more coming towards you and progressing this connection? Universe, when will Cancer's person likely progress the connection, please? When is Cancer's person likely to start progressing the connection? Any timing around this, please, universe? I don't know when yet, but the universe is saying it's worth waiting for, Cancer. I think you're going to feel it's worth waiting for. This person's clearly got some stuff going on, got very determined nature. Very, very determined person is showing themselves here. Next year. Okay, so it's a bit of a way off. It's worth waiting for. Might be coming in more next year. Although I do think there's going to be smaller indications and maybe communications and staying in touch and that kind of thing now, like today and in a few days we've got coming out as well. So I think things are going on kind of now in terms of you being in touch and connected, but proper progression is going to be possibly even next year, and the universe is saying worth waiting for. Okay, all right. Good to know though, isn't it? Sets that expectations around when something might come in terms of the energies as they stand. And then you know what you're up against, don't you? You know what you're facing, you know what the situation is, and you're not expecting it like next week when it might be a bit further out and you get sick of waiting and fed up. I was brought up in quite a religious household, and it reminds me of that passage in the Bible. I probably had a slightly different version of a Bible than you guys, but there's a verse, isn't there, that says expectation postponed is making the heart sick. So if you expecting something and it just doesn't happen and you keep waiting and waiting and waiting, it is the worst thing, isn't it? So setting that expectation of when it might come in might help you here, Cancer, is what I'm trying to help with. Okay, so now we are looking at if you're out of contact with your person, what would they want to say to you? I hope you can forgive me one day. I hid who I really am from you. So they might be saying, look, I've got things going on I've not really shared, including possibly another person. I'm not available. So they do have this other thing to deal with first. I'm becoming a better person. I wish I'd treated you better. They want to say, you came closer than anyone. I know I crossed the line with you. These all flipped out, by the way. And I love you. Okay, so really nice things coming through, but yeah, very self-aware person, very determined person, very focused person. So if you want all of those qualities in an individual Cancer, this does look nice for you, but you might have a bit of a wait to actually progress through to you know, living together or really progressing things to a marriage or whatever it is you're waiting for here. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Please like the video if so. Please give me that indication that you've enjoyed the style of the reading. Let me know, did you like the new cards that I've been using? A couple of new decks introduced into this reading today, the Time Oracle and the What's the Tea, which was giving us the situation at the beginning of the reading. Yeah, let me know what you think of those decks. And yeah, please make sure you subscribed as well. I've got about 80% of you now coming to watch my videos, which is a nice higher number than I have was receiving previously, so that's awesome. But most of you are not subscribed yet, so if you'd like to just hit that subscribe button, it's completely free. Make sure we can find each other again. I would love to see you for my future readings. And yes, thank you. See you next time. Right. Okay. Welcome, Leo. Hope you're okay. So we are looking at your person's feelings this week, a check-in around the energies. First of all, we're just going to pull a few oracle cards to see what's going on with them, what's the situation around them, what's affecting them, and then we'll do a detailed tarot and have a look at their feelings for you and their intentions towards you. Okay, so universe, what messages do you have for the highest good of Leo, please? What's going on with Leo's person right now? High-level energies to help us understand their situation. Oh, gosh. Okay. It's a daisy. Okay, I'm going to use a 2 or 3 decks here, so I'll just get the cards on the table, Leo, and then I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Okay. So this person seems to be perhaps trying to distract themselves from something by going out having a nice time. They might be spending a lot of time out socially, going to parties, events, at the pub. And they've got a lot going on socially. They seem to spend a lot of time, well, partying potentially. They have things that are about perhaps either your connection or a past connection even, that are causing them some issues sort of in terms of being able to move forward. They want love though, they want a love connection, but they're a bit haunted by something that didn't go well in the past. They don't want that to happen again. But I think they've been learning some lessons and realizing what they need to do differently. And in terms of your connection, I see them starting to communicate more in the future. But at the moment, they're kind of distracting themselves. They're spending time on other things. They're going out, having a nice time, perhaps going out for lots of dinners, lots of drinks, kind of, yeah, spending time with people in order to forget things that have gone on before. But really, they do really want a partner, a loving partner. That's very much on their mind. I think you've put some investment into this connection, Leo, and I think, you know, your good intentions around this will pay off. And I do think some communication will come in. I do think as well this person is somebody who works hard, plays hard. I don't know if they take clients out entertaining them, or they definitely work very hard. They're very focused on their job. And they could be getting promotions or opportunities at work because of their hard hard work. Well, that's the energies around them anyway. So let's see how they're feeling about you. What's going on here? We've got the Ace of Coins, the Three of Wands, we've got the Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, the Empress. Oh, we've got the Tower. We've got the Emperor. And we've got the Temperance. Okay. Right, this person, deep down within themselves, has a really fiery passion for you. They are very, very interested in you. There's chemistry. Like I said, there's passion, there's interest. They think you're confident. They like everything about you. You know, they like who you are, but they like how you look. And just the vibe around you is quite alluring to them. I think when you two connected, there was just this kind of, oh, they noticed you. They really noticed you. Okay. And they are the sort of person, though, that might be quite logical. They might make head over heart decisions. They try and make the decisions that are right for everybody rather than what's just going on in terms of their passions inside, which they might be suppressing a little bit here with the Temperance. I see they may have sort of held back. They could be in a leadership or a up-and-coming position at work, a role where they're making decisions, leading others. As I said, I do see somebody who does have a lot of career ambition here. This was coming through in the overall energies at the beginning. Their hard work is paying off. They have work opportunities sort of coming up for them here that they are focused on. But the other thing I'm seeing around the Emperor is that they see qualities in you which make you a perfect partner for them. They think you complement each other perfectly, and they think you've got all the qualities they'd be looking for in somebody. They think you've just got a beautiful energy around you, and they are very attracted to you. I think something may have come to an end between the two of you. It's like there was an offer of love or an offer of a relationship which was potentially rejected or just didn't go anywhere. And now they're sort of looking out onto the horizon, hoping that you come back towards them again. That's the energy that's on the table at the moment, Leo. They're trying to be patient about this. They're realizing that maybe something could happen in the longer term, but they're going to need to sort of be balanced about waiting for that. But maybe with this Tower, there's now some tension or even some bad feeling between the two of you. But they want to come in and put things right. They want things to feel nice and feel better between the two of you. What I'm seeing is them holding back on their passion a little bit, which is there, you know, but I think it's being suppressed deep down. They're not necessarily showing emotion towards you, even though they feel it. Do you see a fire sign around this? I know you're fire energy, Leo. I'm seeing fire. Could be another Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. But they're really hoping that you will come towards them again, and maybe they see you potentially in their future. They're the sort of person that has quite a big ego. I think they quite like you to chase them, but I don't think it's with bad intention. Everyone's got a bit of an ego. It would make them feel good if you were to chase them a little bit, even though I don't think it's a good idea, quite frankly. Ultimately, I think they're going to offer you a relationship, but once again, they are holding back on it for now, I'm seeing. But they do want things to feel better between the two of you. They want you to get on a better footing. To maybe they might apologize, or they might just make some gestures to make sure you're aware that they're sorry or they do care about you, even if they kind of hold back on letting you know that they actually love you and have passion for you. They might just want to be friends, with the potential for something in the future. Maybe they're working on work at the moment. A universe, if something's going to sort of come up for this person in the future, or if this person's going to find that they're going to make an advancement more in the future, with the Three of Wands particularly, universe, when will that be? Okay, patience is going to be required if you want this to go anywhere, Leo. And you might feel that you'll be wasting your time. You might just not wait for this and move on. Something could start to shift in December, which is quite a long time away. Or there could have been something, some small move towards you in December. Let's take that as it resonates. Yeah, this is a bit of a long-term, at least 6 months from now is also coming out here. Definitely longer term. And you might just sort of turn your energies elsewhere and start having a look what else is out there. Okay, well, let's find out if your person, you're out of contact with your person at the moment, Leo. Let's find out what they'd want to say to you. Universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Leo from their person? What would Leo's person want to say to them, please? Hope you can forgive me one day. I am seeing they want to put things right here, Leo. I'm becoming a better person. I think they're feeling a bit down on themselves, recognizing that maybe they led you on a bit, or I don't know, something's gone on. Finding out the truth crushed me. So I don't know if they found out that maybe you had started to date somebody else or show interest elsewhere. They're telling you they're not available at the moment. That's why you probably got a bit of a weight coming in here, Leo. I wish I'd treated you better. I did get that vibe. They're kind of recognizing maybe they didn't handle things in the best way with you, and that's why they've got to try and put things right, and they're going to take that initiative to put things right between the two of you, albeit perhaps on a bit of a friendship kind of level here, Leo, even with the intention of something in the future which they may not fully express to you, and you might just think, you know what, bugger this for a game of marbles, I'm off. Okay, and good for you. If you do make that decision, I don't blame you at all. You deserve more than breadcrumbing and somebody making you wait. Okay, you're not an option for somebody to, you know, decide they will or won't take up, are you? So well, you might want to wait, but you might decide not to. Anyway, that's entirely up to you, Leo. I do hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you'd like to come. Make sure you can come back and watch again. Find me again if you want to be part of the collective that I can help. You know, helps me tune into the energies for the people that have set that intention. They're going to come and watch me. So if you'd like to do that and help my channel in the process, that would be so appreciated. Thank you, guys. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Right. Okay. Nearly halfway through. Okay, so welcome, Virgo. Hope all is okay with you. It's good to see you today. So we are looking at your person, the energies around your person this week, how they're feeling, what are their intentions. But first of all, I'm just going to pull a few high-level oracles just to see what is the situation around your person. What's the general vibe around them? What are they dealing with this week? And that one came out earlier on, actually. They're focusing on work. And they might have a little side hustle going on. They might be trying to grow a second income. Might be doing a second job. But I'm seeing this is sort of making money, focusing on improving their money prospects in whatever way that they are doing that. Could be hustling, buying and selling things, or offering, I don't know, offering a service of some sort to get some money. Okay, I think they might be watching readings, in all honesty, and they could be doing some travel as well. They could be sort of going on a journey or a trip, or they could even be thinking about travel this week in terms of where they might go off on holiday or something like that. Could be business travel with the energy that I'm seeing there. Okay, but they're definitely interested in, they have a spiritual interest, but they might even have a slightly dark side, Virgo, just saying. It might just be an over addiction on readings and that kind of thing. Right. They've got a self-confidence issue to an extent. They need to start to learn that they are good enough. They've got goals, I think financial goals potentially, which they are close to achieving. Something's going to come in for them quite soon. Anything else, please, universe? Yeah, it's going to bring about changes for them. There's going to be a change in their life coming up. and it's going to help them progress, move forward. They're definitely going to be achieving something that's going to catapult them forward, give them momentum in terms of their life. Okay, so that's the energies around your person, Virgo. Let me know if that resonates. You may or not be aware, may not be aware of any of that, because it's just generally what's going on with your person. I don't know how close you are to what's happening in their life, but that just gives you a bit of a picture. So now let's have a look in the tarot at what their feelings and intentions are towards you this week. So universe, what are Virgo's person's feelings and intentions towards Virgo this week, please? What are Virgo's person's intentions towards them this week? Ooh. Okay, well, we've got the Ace of Coins, we've got the Six of Coins, we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Right, Virgo, I think this person's feeling like, I feel you've got history with this person. You either known them through friendship, or you've known them in a love situation for quite some time. There's been sort of a background where maybe you've supported each other, you know each other really well, you've gone through ups and downs, you've experienced things together, maybe you've been places, you know mutual people. You could have had children together even. You could have had a meaningful relationship with this person, but there's a lot of history, there's a lot of background. This person reflects back on that quite nostalgically. But at the same time, they feel quite defeated over this connection. They feel like they've almost given up. It couldn't get any worse. I don't know if there was a falling out. Something was said or done that's got them really up in their head. They feel trapped about, their mindset is they're feeling that they couldn't move forward and fix this. Now, it's all in their head, because absolutely they could. But they are feeling like, there's no way out. They've got this feeling of no way forward. They're feeling incredibly guarded. They're feeling incredibly defensive. But at the same time, they've got a huge amount of love that's coming from this history and these feelings that they still have for you. But it makes them hold back on showing their feelings, because they're feeling worried that you may not reciprocate. They could be rejected. They put in this protective barrier, this sort of protective ring around them, where they're not really letting you in, and neither are they taking any real action. They're just almost standing still, frozen, thinking, I want to move out of this situation, but I don't know how. Okay, I don't know if it's even possible. But after a period of time, I see them starting to reflect on, should I or shouldn't I actually reach out and try and resolve things here? And I see that they would want to offer you something, some progression or forward movement in your connection here is what they would like to offer you. But I see it delayed in coming in. I see them putting a protective barrier up for a period of time. But they're reflecting on you very fondly, like they have fond memories. They think of you well. They like you as a person. They don't feel badly towards you. They just feel defeated, like, could this ever work? And I think they're kind of focusing on self-care at the moment, maybe spending time with friends, doing things that they enjoy, just to try and get themselves into a better kind of feeling. They've been feeling sad and upset, I think, about this. And they're trying to feel better at the moment. They're trying to feel better. Okay. I don't know if this resonates for you, but I do see that they want to offer you something, and they are contemplating it. Now, if this person is going to make an offer to Virgo universe, when will it be? When will they come forward and make this offer, please? Offer of progression or relationship, or improving the relationship and moving on to the next stage. When's that going to be, please, universe, for Virgo? When is this likely to be? Okay, 3 more, please, universe. For the timing, please, of this person perhaps progressing things with Virgo. 2, 3. We've got October, so a bit of a way away, but you know, you may see some true forward movement in October. It's saying when you least expect it, so you might almost give up on this, Virgo. Yeah, September and October. You may start to see, you know, some messages coming in or some progression in terms of this person coming out of this feeling defeated and thinking, well, actually, it's worth a go. It's worth a go, you know. They clearly want some forward movement with this, and I do see things starting to change in their life generally, which might give them, propel them forward, in order to, you know, perhaps offer you something more, or you know, even if it's a let's give it a go kind of vibe and discussion here, Virgo. Right, so let's see what your person would want to say to you. So if you're out of contact at the moment, let's see what your person might have to say. So universe, what does Virgo's person want to say to Virgo, please? What are the messages from Virgo's person? What would they want to say? I left when I saw you with somebody, so I don't know if they thought you might have been showing attention elsewhere, or you had something else going on in your life. Maybe they got a bit jealous and defensive and went the other way. I regret lying to you. There could be something that they either didn't share with you, or they just out and out lied about. I knew exactly what I was doing. I couldn't let you get close to me. I did see a very defensive and very protective kind of energy around this person. They didn't want to let anybody in. I know I crossed the line with you. So attracted to you. They really are. I can see that. And I can't stop thinking about you. You are on their mind. I think they do think about you daily, all of the time, Virgo. All right. Hope that was helpful, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for liking the video. Do appreciate that. It makes such a difference to me. Spurs me on, gives me encouragement, helps my video get out there to more people. Certainly has a big impact on the algorithm the more people do like my video. So thank you in advance for that support. If you'd like to tell me how this resonated for you, that would be awesome. Also, let me know, what do you think about the new decks I've been using? Do you like the time oracles and the what's the tea that gives us the situation around your person? Let me know if that works well for you and you like it and you want me to keep using them. And yeah, please also subscribe. If you come across my videos, you enjoy them. I do all signs very frequently, and I've started to do a, you know, check in around your energies, the person that's on your mind, at least once a week, usually Sunday or Monday. So if you want to make sure you don't miss any of those, as well as the other all signs that I do, please do check out the description box and subscribe as well. Okay. All right. So, whoops. Subscription box, of course, is for the personal readings, but I think I've also got a link in there for subscription if you'd like to take a look. So we're going to move on to Virgo now. And I'm going to just pull a few oracles first. So Libra, did I say Libra? Hello, Libra. We're moving on to Libra now. Sorry, I've got a little brain blip there. I really did. Right, okay, so we are looking at what's going on around your person, but we're doing that in advance of looking at their feelings for you and their intentions this week. But first, we just want to understand, what's the situation around them, what's the vibe around them, what's going on for them at the moment that might be having a bearing and an impact on how they behave towards you. Okay, so we're using the What's the Tea tarot deck to understand what's the tea around their life and their vibe right now, as well as the Moonology and the Sacred Destiny Oracle as well. And then I'll do a detailed tarot on what their feelings and intentions towards you this week, Libra. Okay, so what's going on in Libra's person's world right now, please, universe? What's going on around them? What's the priority focus for them? Ooh, these are very slippery cards. Okay, Right, so we've got a couple on the table here. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh goodness. Libra. Your person has got some stuff going on here. Some of it I don't even really want to mention, quite frankly, but there's a message coming through that they may be sort of flashing money about, trying to be flash, trying to impress people, acting as if they've got a lot of money when actually they don't, trying to keep up with others, buying things perhaps that make them look like they've got more than they have. Yeah, sort of flexing around money is sort of coming through. I think, sometimes there's this energy of fake it till you make it. And I think this energy of the flexing around money might actually sort of draw more money into them. It's almost like saying to the universe, I've got it. I'm not condoning doing this, like spending money you don't have, but it kind of could mean that they get a better offer. Maybe they're going to go for another job or something like that. And because they come across as if they've got money and they expect money, they might get better offer in terms of their salary, because they could be telling their new employer that they've earned more previously. Something like that is sort of coming through, but they like to flash the cash about and have nice things. They could be, Libra, this is not going to be for all of you. So just saying that in advance. When I saw this card, I was like, oh my goodness. This person might be sexually promiscuous. And if you kind of come across them through online dating or through, a more casual kind of connection, and you end up perhaps in a intimate situation with this person, just make sure you protect yourself against any transmission of disease or anything of that nature. You could potentially catch something. Okay, I'm just, my goodness. Okay, how strange that should come through. There's also kind of a situation around their child from possibly another relationship, which I'm not going to go into either. Very strange messages coming in there, but let me know if any of that resonates, Libra. There's something around that. There could be kind of situations around child custody or something like that, okay, just to mention. But this person definitely likes nice things. They like their home to look nice. They like nice clothes, nice accessories. Yeah, okay. Right, Libra. Putting that to one side. That has a weird energy around that. Don't quite like it. I've had some sage I'd smudge, to be honest. Right, I need to get some. Right, Libra, let's find out about your person's feelings then, and their intentions towards you this week. So, universe, what are Libra's person's feelings and intentions towards them this week, please? What are the intentions and thoughts of Libra's person this week towards Libra? How do they feel about Libra? Ooh. Libra, you could be dealing with an earth sign. I'm seeing Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm seeing somebody who's very money focused, very financially focused. I think they see you as somebody who also might have nice things and have a nice home and likes to project, not in a bad way, but you spend your money wisely, but you have nice things. You look nice, you smell nice, your house looks good, you keep it clean and well decorated and trendy. Yeah, more coins coming out. They're focused on money, and it might be sort of holding them back a little bit on progressing the connection with you, potentially. They're working on their money, investing in money. My goodness. They're trying to regain some balance, financial balance as well, possibly after overspending. Maybe they're trying to invest as well to try and make some more money, to try and make up for perhaps some overspending. But I am seeing they do want to invest some time in your connection. I think they see you as somebody who's got a lot to offer, in terms of who you are and, you know, that kind of thing, but also potentially money. Just watch out if this person might be coming towards you because they see money signs, dollar signs, pound signs, whatever, you know, it's possible. This person may have a feeling that actually you have more than they do. So they're trying to portray that they have more in order to attract you, but actually the underlying position they realize is not as good, perhaps because they have overspent in the past, and therefore they may feel that actually they could never be actually with you because they couldn't actually fulfill the impression they've been given around they have been giving off in terms of how financially secure they are. Okay, so that's causing them to hold back and reflect on this. But at some point, I think they are perhaps going to be a bit more honest and open. They might reach a point where perhaps things reach a bit of a stage where they would have to just share with you what their financial situation is. You know, if you were to start to talk about living together with somebody, maybe buying a home or renting a home, or maybe, you know, I don't know, buying something together where your finances would kind of be intertwined, and maybe you have to give your financial information to be able to get the loan for whatever it is you're buying, whether it's a house or a car or something like that. You have to be open and honest, don't you, about, you know, what you owe and what you earn and that kind of thing. And maybe there is some truth that comes out as your situation progresses. And you might not care about this, you might not mind, Libra, but it might be a bit of a revelation at some point in terms of this person's financial situation, because you may have had a false impression around this, and the truth will come out. Now, when it does come out, I think you've got a choice here of whether you are comfortable with that or whether you feel you've been lied to and deceived. Money isn't everything, but it's whether somebody's open and honest, isn't it? And whether they are showing their true selves. And it might just give you this vibe that you don't trust them anymore. Ideally, this person would like a relationship with you, though, but there's something about money which holds them back. There's a vibe around money. Okay, I'm sorry that's coming through. It's a bit intense, isn't it? This is an intense reading, Libra. Some heavy energies coming through for you guys. How are you doing? Are you having a difficulty with anybody? Does this resonate at all? So they do want to offer something. I do think some truths are going to come through for you that might shed a lot of light on some avoidant behaviors or some weirdness that's been going on here. It's not going to be what I think you have been feeling it is. I think it's going to have a different route altogether, this perhaps energy around this person. Okay, so if you're expecting something to progress here, or if you're expecting, you know, you've been talking about maybe buying a house or, you know, progressing something that requires a financial commitment, it's not going to come in as soon as you think. It's going to come in later than you think, because this person hasn't got all the financial funds they make you think they've got. Okay, could even be sort of end of the year into next year, possibly. Okay, but it could be resolved. It can be resolved. It might be they start to talk to you when you're in a relaxed situation. It's saying when you're on a holiday, maybe. So you might take a little trip away and be relaxed, maybe, you know, and that's when they start to open up and tell you a little bit more. Okay, it could be like through the holiday period in December, you know, when you are perhaps off work together, or, you know, spending that bit of time together, that it opens up that conversation. And maybe you're talking about the upcoming year, what's coming in for that year, what you want to achieve that year. It could open up some discussion there. Okay, Libra, let's find out what your person would want to say to you. So if you're out of contact with your person right now, let's find out what they'd want to say. So universe, what does Libra's person want to say to Libra, please? What are the messages for the highest good of Libra that they would want to, that would help them to understand in terms of what their person would want to communicate and share with Libra, please? What does Libra's person want to share with them and say to them? I'm so attracted to you. They are. And your money as well, Libra. I left when I saw you with somebody. I don't know if they thought they got a bit jealous. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I think they've been learning some lessons about themselves here. I feel you leaving me behind. Could be financially. I hid who I really am from you. There are secrets around money here, I think. Time for me to heal now. They are trying to work through this, solve it. I wonder if you're happy without me. So if you are perhaps not talking to each other, there's been a bit of an argument, they are reflecting and wishing and hoping that maybe you are missing them. Okay. Libra, that was your reading. Do hope it was helpful. Thanks so much for joining me today. Thanks for liking the video. That makes such a massive difference to me. It sort of gives me some encouragement and also helps the video get out there. Let me know what you think of these decks I've been using, the Time Oracle and the What's the Tea. Do you like that? Does it help a bit more to get some more specific timings around things? And a bit more about the person's situation, let me know in the comments. Please make sure you're subscribed as well. That also helps my channel, helps me reach more people, but it also helps my channel grow, and I'd love you to be part of that and appreciate your support in getting sort of more subscribers. But it also just sets that intention that you are going to come and watch my videos again. You'll be able to find me and I'll be able to tune into your energies just that little bit better because you set that intention that you're going to come and watch. So thank you for subscribing, liking the video, sharing, commenting, all of that good stuff. So appreciate it all. And in a moment, we're going to move on to Scorpio. So, welcome Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you today. Good to have you along for my reading for your sign. So, Scorpio, we're going to have a look at your person's feelings and intentions towards you this week, what's going on with them. First of all, though, I'm going to have a look at the general energies around them and what's going on for them. Just because that could have a bearing on, you know, what you're seeing come through in terms of their behaviours and energies. You know, it may not be entirely to do with your connection. It could be to do with other stuff they're dealing with right now. Okay. Okay. That's interesting stuff. So this person could have been a victim of perhaps a scam. They might have lost some money online is what I'm seeing. They're feeling a bit short of money at the moment. So their cost of living may be impacting them. They're struggling to pay bills. They're starting to feel like they don't have enough. Yeah. Their commitment to something's being tested. Now, it could be that they are trying another job or starting up their own business, or there's something testing out. They've got to be really certain and sure and hold their vision on something for it to come right. And I think that could be what's going on. Maybe they're just having to go through a bit of a period of time where they've got a bit less because they're starting up their own business, but they've got to really hold that vision and not give up. And then it's going to really sort of come in for them is what I'm getting here. But for the time being, it's going to feel a bit they're having to manage with less in order to have that forward growth. Money things keep coming through today. I don't know why that is, but let's see what else other messages just around them are. Yeah, they're transforming their life. They're taking a bit of a risk around something that they're trying to grow and develop. Their intentions are really good with that, though, and it just will require a bit of patience. So they are having to just really hang on in there, and then things are just going to suddenly shift for them. I've definitely seen that coming through, Scorpio. Okay, let's dig in through the tarot then to see what their feelings are for you and their intentions towards you this week. Scorpio, what are the energies around that? So universe, what are Scorpio's person's feelings this week? What are the energies going on around them, please? What are their feelings and intentions towards Scorpio? Messages for the highest good of Scorpio. What are this person's feelings and intentions, please, towards Scorpio? Okay, 3 more. Whoops. 2, 3. Okay, so we've got some on the table already. So, we've got the Hierophant. We've got the 4 of Coins. We've got the Strength. We have death. Don't worry about death, by the way. It's not always a bad card. It doesn't mean they're going to die. We've got the Fool. Okay. We've got the Ace of Coins coming through. We've got the Hanged Man. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, Scorpio, what I'm seeing here is this person has got a lot of faith in your connection. And they're quite intuitive, and I'm feeling that they really want to either come back towards you if you're parted, or start something with you. They're very kind of drawn to you. There's something that sort of gives them this intuitive feeling that you are somebody that they want to connect with and to progress things with and to be with for the long term. They know they've got to offer you something solid and stable, otherwise they're going to lose you, and they want to keep you close. They really want to have you as their own. You know, they feel you are their person. Okay. They've been holding back a little bit. I think you might have been sensing that, you know, they've been holding back on sharing how they feel with you. Could have even just been holding back on sort of physical side of things as well, showing a physical affection, just while they kind of have a lot to deal with and a lot to work through. It might be partly because they're taking this risk over here, this working on this financial or this work opportunity, entrepreneurial opportunity that, you know, means that they just have got to hold that commitment to this and really work on it to really get it off the ground. I'm feeling that it could be somebody. We've got the Death card here as well as the Fool, so it suggests that they want to come back towards you after an ending. But they still really, really love you, and that they want to be with you for the long term. They might even ask you to marry them. I'm seeing the Ace of Coins here, which is a very strong offer of some progression in the relationship, whatever stage it's at, whether it's not even started yet and it's an offer of a relationship, or whether it's, you know, meeting each other's family, moving in together, getting a dog, having a baby, buying a house. Or even getting married and having that proposal. But the ultimate goal through the stages is to have that long-term commitment, and potentially even, you know, the offer of, you know, marriage and, you know, that more formal traditional commitment here. They recognize that they just want you as their own in every sense of the word, and they just want to demonstrate that commitment and have that sort of laid down and set in stone and really locked in, is what I'm seeing here. But they only kind of realize that after having taken some time out, and they might withdraw from you for a little while they're working this out, what they want for the future. They're not, you know, and that might feel a bit weird and you might not know what's going on with them until they come forward and sort of try and progress things and step towards you here, Scorpio. Well, let's find out if they're going to offer something more stable and solid and a progression of the connection with you, or perhaps even a moving back towards you. Should we find out when that's likely to be with the Time Oracle cards here? So universe, when is this likely to be, please, that Scorpio might see some progression in this connection, or an offer, or a move back towards them or towards them from this person? What's the timing of this likely to be, please? Faster than you think. It's going to come in when you don't expect it, but it's going to be quite soon. It's just around the corner. Okay, it's just on the cusp of coming in. All right, so soon is what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. All right. Okay, so if you're out of contact with your person at the moment and you're not speaking to them, let's find out what they'd want to say to you, Scorpio. So universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Scorpio, so they can understand what their person would like to say to them, please? What are the messages from Scorpio's person to Scorpio, please? What are the messages from Scorpio's person to Scorpio, please, universe? I feel you leaving me behind. I replay our conversations over and over. I left before you could leave me, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So there's clearly been some kind of ending. I wish I could share my good news with you. They're starting to achieve things in this situation. I'm so attracted to you. And then one more. You came closer than anyone. So there's something very special about your connection that they haven't felt with anybody else. Scorpio. Right. Scorpio, that was your reading. I hope it was helpful. Please do let me know in the comments if it resonated in any way for you. Please let me know as well if you enjoyed the style of the reading. Did you like the new decks I've been using? I've been using the What's the Tea and the Time Oracle as well. So was it helpful to understand more about your person's situation, perhaps before digging into the tarot? And did you like the timing aspect of the reading as well, so you know when things are likely to crop up according to the current energies? Just let me know if you want me to keep using those, and perhaps check in on those with those decks from time to time. Also, please like the video and subscribe. All of that really helps my channel, helps me, means we can find each other again, remain connected, and yeah, I appreciate all of your support. So thanks everybody. And in a moment, we're going to move to Sagittarius. Okay, so welcome Sagittarius, hope you're okay. Thanks for joining me for your portion of the reading today. So we are looking at the feelings and intentions of your person, Sagittarius. But before we dig in on that, so it's a current check-in on the energies around that for your person. We're going to find out what's going on for them right now. What's their current situation? What's the deal for them? Just because that can translate into their feelings and behaviours, can't it? And their what you're seeing on the outside here. So because your person could be sort of moving home or thinking about moving home or even moving jobs. They could be spending quite a lot of time socializing as well. But there's something from the past that's also haunting them, troubling them, playing on their mind, affecting their behaviors as well. Sagittarius, so just bear that in mind. This person could be a very fun-loving, outgoing person. They've got lots going on in their life, with possibly moving house or job. And just to mention, the past is also affecting them a little bit as well. They need, perhaps to take a bit of rest, relaxation time that perhaps they are not taking at the moment. They need to communicate better with you, because I think they've not been sharing properly what's been going on in their life and what's been going on in their mind as well. But communicating better with you, I think they realise, is going to be so important. Perhaps it's been an issue. They've had a very chaotic time in their life and they're trying to resolve it. They're on the gateway of change, perhaps with this new home, this new job. Yeah, abundance is coming in. So good things are coming up for this person. The change that's coming in is going to be good for them. But communication with you, I'm seeing, is going to be essential to resolve any kind of situation that's going on right now. Okay, so let's dig in and find out how your person feels about you and what their intentions are towards you, Sagittarius. So universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Sagittarius? What's going on with Sagittarius's person? How do they feel about Sagittarius? What are the energies this week? What are their intentions towards Sagittarius? What more can you share, please, universe, for the highest good of Sagittarius? Oops. Okay. Right. Take that as the split. So we've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Eight of Coins. We've got the Ace of Coins. We've got the Justice. We've got the Magician. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Ooh. Sagittarius. Woo. Okay. Um, this person is spending a lot of time reflecting, meditating, thinking about you, feeling your energies all around them. You are fully like on their mind. Yeah, they may dream about you. They might daydream about you in the day. Like they're thinking about you continually. And I think they've set their intention out to the universe that they want you. And then they're trying to manifest you, and I think they're going to use everything within their power, all of their assets and attributes and qualities and everything that they can think of to draw upon in order to bring you in towards them. Okay. They definitely set an intention out to the universe, and definitely using the power. There's an energetic communication perhaps coming in from them, Sagittarius. You might feel their energies around you. You might start dreaming about them as well, and maybe, particularly at night time, your mind might really drift towards them, and that's because they're thinking about you at the same time as well. Okay. I do think this person is working hard, and perhaps at the moment trying to focus on work to try and distract themselves from how strongly they feel connected to you and how much they want you. They want to offer you something solid and stable and a progression in your relationship, but they feel a bit, they've got their guard up a little bit because they feel like, a bit reluctant to let you in because they're almost afraid of being hurt, I think, here. There could also be a legal situation going on in their background that they need to deal with. Could be to do with moving house. We've seen that, haven't we? I do think perhaps they're sort of in the process of signing papers or dealing with a move and something else going on. This person wants to strike up a physical relationship with you. That's definitely in their intention. They think of you in a very passionate way. They think of you in a quite a intimate way, sexual way, quite frankly. And I do think that could start up quite quickly between the two of you, but I don't think that's the only intention here. There is more to this. This person, their defensiveness sort of comes from feeling that maybe they're not good enough for you. They're a bit down on themselves. I don't think they're arrogant in any kind of way. They've got a little bit of self-confidence problems here, or issues that they need to build. But I do think the passionate side of things will give them that push forward to actually take some action towards you. Particularly, they're going to feel a bit more frisky in this sense once they've dealt with their moving or their legal issue, whatever it is they've got to sort out. Sagittarius. So they've got stuff to deal with. In the meantime, they're thinking about you, trying to manifest you, wondering if they could ever be good enough for you, sort of holding back because they wonder, would they end up being hurt? But ultimately, they want to offer a progression of a relationship with you, as well as a bit of alone time, a bit of a physical startup here. They want you. They really want you in every sense. Okay, they just want to be with you. Mind, body and soul, as they say, that's definitely coming in. But let's see if we can find out a bit more about the timing of this offer and this progression of the connection. So universe, it might be a bit of a delay on it. Universe, what's the timing around this connection progressing for Sagittarius, please? Anything further you can share about when this person might offer a bit of more of a progressive situation here, and they might offer to perhaps take this to the next level, whatever stage the connection is at currently. Anything around timing for the highest good of Sagittarius, please, universe? I've got November coming in, which is a bit of a wait. Or you could have had something start to move and progress in November. Now I'm seeing July as well, so it might start to gather momentum in July and then really pick up in November. So you've got a bit of time here. Universe is saying take a break. So you might need to focus on your own self-healing, your own self-development, do things you enjoy, spend time with your friends, work on your own financial goals. Maybe just try and disconnect a little bit energetic from this Sagittarius, for a while, or you're going to end up a little bit drained around this connection. Yeah, just look after yourself, and really just take that time, meditate, go and do fun stuff. Look after yourself and find your little pockets of joy here and there. If you've got a hobby that you like doing, go and do it. Spend time around people that uplift you, and set some goals that you want to achieve and work towards them, and give yourself a focus. Okay, and then this is going to start to come in for you, and I'm seeing it's lovely. I really do like it. This person is coming out of some chaos though, so you need to just bear that in mind. Okay. Right, if you are out of contact with your person, Sagittarius, let's see what they'd want to say to you. So universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Sagittarius, please? What does Sagittarius's person want to say to them this week? What are the messages from Sagittarius's person to Sagittarius? What are the messages from Sagittarius's person to Sagittarius? I wish I could take back my words. Something possibly happened between the two of you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So they're taking some responsibility for something, if something's gone a bit awry between you. My life is not as together as it seems. We are seeing they've got a bit of chaos going on, haven't we, Sagittarius? I love you unconditionally. My goodness, they do want you. You are the best thing in my life. I know I crossed the line with you. I regret lying to you. They may have not told you the whole truth. They may have perhaps withheld certain information that made you feel a bit deceived, or maybe just haven't opened up as they should have done. It could just be they out and like told you a lie that you found out about, Sagittarius, but take that as it resonates. That's not the case for everybody. Anyway, Sagittarius, that was your reading. Do hope it was helpful. Please give me an indication by liking the video. Drop any information into the comments about how it resonated. Tell me whether you like these new decks, the timing ones, and the information about the tea in terms of what's going on in your person's life right now, so we can just get a feel for what might be impacting on their behaviors and their ability to give attention to your connection, etc. If they're stressed or got something big to deal with, that's good to know about, isn't it? So hopefully that was helpful. Do let me know though. Please also make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed. Even if a proportion of people who regularly come to my videos who are not already subscribed sort of hit on that subscription button and the notification bell, that would make a huge impact for me in terms of my channel growth. So thank you in advance for supporting me and making sure that we can find each other again and connect again. And I look forward to seeing you again next time, Sagittarius. Okay. So now we are on to Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me again today. And welcome if you are new and you've not watched before. So we are looking today, Capricorn, at your person's feelings and intentions towards you. It's a weekly energy check-in that I've been doing every week now on a Monday, Sunday, Monday. I'm intending to keep that going because I think that might be helpful to do that weekly check-in. But firstly, what I'm going to do, Capricorn, is just pull some high-level energies around your person, find out what's going on in their life that might be impacting on their behaviours and their, what you are seeing coming in from them. Got this person might be working hard to ignore you a bit at the moment. It's just flipped over, so let me know if that resonates. But yeah, we're going to look at what's going on in their life, and then I'm going to pull some detailed tarot on how they feel about you and what their intentions are towards you, Capricorn. Okay. Okay. Right, this person, Capricorn, is up in their head about you. They are thinking about you. They are stressing about you. They're overanalyzing the situation. They're not coming towards you, though. They're staying a bit silent and a bit quiet. And I think they're doing that, hoping that you will reach out to them and you will make the contact. What I will say, Capricorn, is you've got really high value, okay? You know your own worth. And just bear that in mind, because it might be this person doesn't deserve you. The universe is just flagging that. Know that you're good enough. Yeah, have your own self-worth and your boundaries in place. And it's almost like if you let go of people who are not treating you very well, something awesome is going to come in. The universe is going to bring something awesome in for you. Because I think this person I'm not sure they're vibrating entirely on your level, if I'm honest. I don't think they're very emotionally mature. I think they're a bit emotionally independent. Sorry, codependent, not independent, the other way around. And I think they might be playing emotional games with you. Okay, there's an element of playing emotional games. Now, you don't need that. You don't want that. But there's something about this connection, Capricorn, that did grab your attention. This person gave great hugs. This person, I think you felt very physically connected to them in the past. And that sort of had some level of power over you and how you feel. You're definitely in their mind, though, Capricorn. They're definitely thinking about you. But really the message coming through for you in this connection is hold on to your own value, hold on to your boundaries, stay true to yourself, because, you know, if this person doesn't come forward correctly and they just play mind games, that's not going to work for you, is it? You deserve better than that. But I do see, if you hold on to that and you behave accordingly, Capricorn, there could be transformation coming in for this connection. Okay, things might change for you and this person. Okay. This person is working on changing things for themselves, I see. Right, let's find out how they feel about you and what their intentions are towards you. So, universe, what are the intentions and feelings of Capricorn's person this week, please? We just want an energies check-in around their person. How are they thinking and feeling about Capricorn this week? Ooh. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Ace of Coins, we've got the Moon, Strength card. Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person's up in their head about you. Two of Swords. Yeah, trying to make a decision. Could be dealing with a Libra. Four of Cups, Knight of Wands. This person, Capricorn, this person, if I'm honest, has behaved like a bit of a player. So they've given you lots of this physical connection I'm seeing, like they gave great hugs, like it was great to be with them in that sense, in that physical sense. That's had a big impact on you. You know, it's been, you've struggled to forget that. But that's part of this person's behaviors. They do come in sort of with a lot of passion, a lot of warmth, a lot of affection, you know, make you feel that you're very special, which you are, of course. But, you know, then they only sort of confuse you by withdrawing and holding back on that interest that they were initially showing you. And that's because this person's got a lot going on to deal with internally themselves. And so they're not ready for a mature, emotionally connected relationship, and their behaviors kind of reflect that. So if they have been sort of interested and then withdrawn, it's nothing to do with you, what you've done, not done, said, not said. It's to do with themselves and whatever it is they're dealing with internally, and also perhaps externally with stuff going on in their life. There's stuff about this person that they just haven't shared, you don't even know about, they've kept to themselves. But it could be also that things are shifting and changing with the transformation card here, and also the moon. Things could be going on in the background for this person that you don't know about, that are shifting and changing, which could bring them closer towards you, Capricorn. They're thinking about you so much. I mean, we've got here, they're in their head, overthinking, overstressed, that kind of thing. That is sort of confirming the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Okay, this person's up in their head, very trapped in their thoughts, overthinking, stressing out, not sure how to move forward towards you. Very interested though. I'm seeing that they potentially perhaps stalking you online, asking friends about you, seeing what they can find out about you to work out if you're happy, if you're with somebody else, you know, have you moved on? Are you thinking about them in any kind of shape or form? Are you happy? Are you unhappy? You know, just what's going on with you. They've got this sense of perhaps they haven't behaved very well. They know they haven't, and that maybe you have started to reject them for that reason. I think they understand that you do have boundaries, and maybe they've crossed those boundaries. They haven't behaved in the best way. They want to offer you something stable. They want to offer you a relationship or a progression of your relationship, but they are just up in their head about whether they should, because they're not sure whether you would even entertain it at this point, Capricorn. That's what's going on with them. But I think at some point they are going to come towards you and make that offer, come out of this Knight of Wands energy, this player energy, and actually offer to sort of settle in a commitment with you. But it's going to take a bit of time. I'm seeing it coming in slowly. So let's see what we can find out about the timing then of that potential offer. So universe, when is that offer likely to come towards Capricorn from their person, please? That offer of advancement in the connection. You're going to need to have some patience here. You might have already shown a lot of patience, Capricorn. It is going to be fairly soon. I think within the next few weeks. Yeah, August is also showing itself. The summertime. The summertime is going to be very key and critical for progressing this. Yeah, I think you're going to hear from this person quite quickly, faster than you might think. But in terms of an actual progression of your connection and moving into being a couple or the next stage, I think it's going to be sort of summertime. You might have a bit of a hurdle and a hump to get over in terms of whatever the current energies are around this situation. But things are going to potentially really change and transform. And I do think you've got a very powerful connection with this person here. They're definitely reflecting on you like all of the time, and they do have some good intentions after perhaps not behaving in the best way. So let's find out if you're out of contact with your person, Capricorn. Let's find out what they'd want to say to you. Universe, what messages are there, please, for the highest good of Capricorn? I wish things could be different. I know I messed up everything, taking some responsibility here, some accountability. I wonder if you're happy without me. I knew they were wondering that. I'm starting to understand our connection. I replay our conversations over and over. They want to say I love you as well. They do have feelings for you, Capricorn. They've caught feelings, definitely, when they perhaps didn't intend to. Okay. Well, that was your reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know, give me an indication. Thanks for liking the video, commenting, sharing how it resonated for you. All of that is much appreciated. I hope you're also subscribed. If you're not, please do hit the subscription button and the notification bell. Make sure that you can find me again and you're notified when my readings are posted. Also just sets that intention you're going to come back and watch, so I can tune into those energies for you a little bit more easily. Might make the reading a bit more accurate for you. So yeah, please do consider doing that. Helps me to grow my channel as well, which I do of course really appreciate. Be nice to reach as many people as possible through these readings. So thank you guys so much. Okay, look forward to seeing you again. And now we are moving on to Aquarius. So welcome, Aquarius. Hope you're doing well. So we are inquiring this week. We're doing today we're doing an energy check-in on your person to see how they feel about you, what their feelings for you, and what are their intentions towards you. But before we get into that detailed spread of the tarot about their feelings and intentions, what I'm going to do is just pull some cards which give us an indication of what's going on in your person's life right now. What's their focus? What are the energies around them? What's impacting them? Because if we know what's going on in their life, that can help to translate, the behaviours that we're seeing from them. Okay, so I'm seeing that maybe you're not in a lot of communication at the moment, or if you are in touch or with this person, they are perhaps not sharing very openly what they're thinking and feeling. They're just staying a little bit quiet. And I think you're probably feeling that. They're very tired, I think. I'm seeing a very tired energy, a very worn out energy. I see that perhaps they've been working hard, perhaps focusing on fitness quite significantly, or some kind of sport or running, or some kind of competitive situation that they've been really focusing on, and it's worn them out, to be honest with you. could be any of a number of things, couldn't it? That energy around feeling exhausted from a competitive situation. It could be that, you know, they're exhausted from trying to compete for your attention, Aquarius. So things are about to change for this person. I think they feel that they're on the cusp of a change. Things are starting to become clearer for them. There's something around forgiveness. This person wants to forgive you, or they want to seek your forgiveness for something after perhaps there's been a difficulty here between you, and perhaps that's what generated or caused the silent situation. So yeah, take that as it resonates, Aquarius. And yeah, I think there's been a situation that requires forgiveness. The conclusions are in reach there. Anything negative from that situation needs to be released. They're trying to release that and move on from it. I think if there's silence here, it's going to be broken soon, and the solutions will be coming in, Aquarius. Okay, well, let's dig in a bit more detail how your person's feeling about you and what their intentions are. So universe, what are the feelings and intentions of Aquarius's person, please? What are the thoughts, feelings, intentions around Aquarius's person towards Aquarius? Some of these readings might be more specific today, so I'll be interested to see if they resonate for people with the T cards that I've used. Okay, we've got Judgment, we've got Page of Swords, we've got Ace of Coins, we've got the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the World card, and the Two of Cups. Okay. Aquarius, so this person is having a bit of an epiphany about their connection with you. I think they realise that if something's not gone so well, they want to put it right. Perhaps they've been a bit sneaky, perhaps they've been not telling you the truth, not being open with you, perhaps behaved in a way that made you feel a bit deceived, a bit left out in the cold, like you weren't in their corner. Like I think it's the other way around. They've made you feel like they were not in your corner. I don't know if I've said that correctly, but they're definitely having this epiphany moment of they should have treated you better. They should have been more open. They should have been more honest. They should have, you know, been much more straightforward with you. They've had their guard up, and they shouldn't have had their guard up. They want to start a new cycle with you, want to start afresh. They want to have forgiveness, and they want to be able to move on. They're very curious to know whether you are perhaps missing them, or sad without them, or you've reflected on this and have any differing feeling. They definitely want the two of you to be in a relationship. They want to know that you feel the same way that they do, and that you are willing and wanting things as much as they do. You want this connection as much as they do. So like they're looking out for any little sign that they can see, or any little message in any way, shape or form that it could come through to them, Aquarius, to make them feel encouraged. They are going to communicate with you. I do see messages coming in. At the moment, they're holding back. They're looking in the background to see if they can search your social media to get any indication of how you're feeling, what's going on, asking your friends, co-workers, even driving by your house to see if perhaps you're in another connection already. or, you know, perhaps got friends and family around to support you, or whatever it is. They just want to know what you're doing and what you're up to. After sort of snooping around a little bit in the background, they are going to come forward and talk to you. There's going to be messages coming in. If you are already in contact, though, the communication is going to be more directed towards the forgiveness, the apology, what they would like for the future, how they feel about you. And they do want to offer you something that would be a progression of your connection, whatever that might look like. Ultimately, I think they see themselves in a partnership with you, and potentially married if that's what you are looking for as well. They want to go the full distance, offer you everything. They do think the world of you. They want to be in a connection where it's just the two of you and you both feel secure that there's nobody else in the connection. So there's going to be communication after potential silence or withdrawal of communication, and it's going to be an offer at some point of, you know, of everything that they could ever offer to you. But let's find out what the timing of that communication and offer is likely to be. So universe, what messages are there for the highest good of Aquarius, please, to help them understand when this connection is likely to progress. Oh, soon. Tomorrow just fell out. My goodness. Okay. In a few days, so it's going to sort of progress, and, you know, tomorrow in a few days, and then May and June have just come out, so it's going to progress through the year. I think it's something that's going to build and grow, but I do think the communication is imminent from this person, Aquarius. Okay, so if you're out of contact with them at the moment, and I am seeing sort of some silence or some quietness or some non-communication, let's find out what they want to say to you. I love you. I'm starting to understand our connection. I know I messed up everything, so they do need to apologize, and they know that. I wish things could be different. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I wish I'd treated you better, and I'm becoming a better person. Okay, they're also saying I'm afraid to contact you. I expect they are if they've done something bad. What have they done? Let me know, Aquarius. Does it resonate? Have they done anything that bad? Anyway, interesting. So I hope that was helpful. Please let me know, Aquarius, and thank you for liking the video. It just helps me out tremendously. Lets me know whether you like the reading, enjoyed it. I'd love to know if you like these new decks that I'm using. So I've used the time oracle cards today to look at the timing of certain actions that were coming out in the tarot. I've also used the what's the tea cards to find out the situation at the beginning of the reading. So again, let me know, did that resonate for you? And yes, thank you for joining me today. Please make sure you're subscribed as well. I've got about 80% of people coming to my videos now who are not subscribed. So I'm grateful for all the watches and the increase in viewers. But if more of you would like to subscribe, that would be great. Helps my channel, but it also just makes that a little bit easier for me to check in on the energies for the collective that have, and set their intention to come and watch me. So it also makes sure we can find each other. I don't want to lose contact. If you've liked my readings and you want to come back and watch me, it's good to have me in your subscription list. So thanks again. It's free, of course, to subscribe. And now we are moving on to Pisces. So welcome, Pisces. This is an energies check-in for the week to find out what's going on with your person, how they're feeling about you, what their intentions are. And first of all, I'm just going to find out what this person's what they're dealing with in their life, what's going on around them to start with, and then I'll pull the detailed tarot on their feelings and intentions. But it's good to know sometimes what's happening in somebody's life, because that can translate into their behaviors and shed some light on what's going on. You might have a bit of an aha moment, when you understand what's happening in this person's their situation. Okay, so Pisces, I'm seeing that you've got somebody, this person has somebody around them that's a bit of a drama queen, a bit of a drama starter. They may also be without a car at the moment, or be having issues with their car or transport, getting from one place to another place. They could be dealing with that this week. Yeah, that could be costing them quite a lot of money as well, potentially. Putting a bit of financial pressure on them. Okay, what else, universe, is going on with Pisces person this week? What's the situation? There's some pride around them that could be sort of holding them back. And they may be feeling like things are not going very well for them, but they haven't managed to find a practical solution for it yet, a practical way forward. So that could also just be affecting them and how they are with you, Pisces, potentially. I think they may be very warm, affectionate person, missing perhaps some cuddles and love and affection with you. I think this person has a nice positive vibe around them and maybe quite a spiritual outlook. I'm seeing things are going to start changing for them. Blessings and miracles, it says. I think things are going to work out for them in a way they couldn't have even quite anticipated this week, particularly around these problems that they've been facing, maybe money, car, somebody causing some drama. There's going to be some solutions coming in that were, perhaps unexpected for them. And it might be that they are seeking some love and affection from you, potentially, Pisces. They want to feel your hug around them, your arms around them. Okay, so universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Pisces? We're interested in Pisces person's feelings and intentions, please, universe. How does Pisces person feel about Pisces, and what are their intentions towards Pisces, please? Okay. 2, 3. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Cups on the table already. Pisces, we've got the Moon. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Nine of Coins, the Queen of Coins, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Coins. Right, so there's something about money. There's something about things going on in the background for this person that you are not aware of. They're trying to focus and become a bit more financially independent. I think they might have borrowed some money from somebody to work out the situation, maybe with their car, maybe put it on a credit card, that they're trying to get back out of that situation that maybe sort of caused them a bit of difficulty. If there's been an issue between the two of you, perhaps a bit of a weird energy between the two of you, something happened, maybe an offer was made that wasn't reciprocated, maybe one person's felt a bit rejected and unhappy. I do see them trying to make an effort to move, put things right between the two of you and tell you how they feel. I do feel that they're going to sort of want to put their arms around you, say, I'm sorry, try and move things forward. Pisces, really give you a lot of love here. I think they're going to perhaps tell you that they held back for a reason related to just getting back on their feet after a bit of a challenging time. Now, I do feel that they are going to offer you a physical relationship, or I think a physical relationship is going to strike up quite quickly and quite easily between the two of you. Lots of passion, lots of interest there. But the actual offer of a connection, a relationship, a progression of your relationship might be a little bit slower while they get themselves back on their feet, as I said. And there could be somebody else starting a bit of drama around them potentially as well. So they've got a lot of deep feelings for you, lots of love, lots of passion. They're quite a romantic person, very warm and kind, I see, and they do feel physically connected to you. But that more solid relationship kind of offer just comes a bit more slowly here, Pisces. It might take a bit more time to build and grow, but they've got an overflowing cup of love for you. They feel that they've got something to offer, perhaps due to a circumstance changing for them. Their blessings and their abundance is starting to come in after a difficult time. They've got something more to offer you, so they're going to come towards you with that when the timing is right. So universe, when is this offer of love likely to come in to Pisces from this person, please? When are they likely to come forward with this offer? Is it a long wait? Is it coming soon? When is this likely to happen for Pisces, please, universe? Okay. it might have already started to come in. And it could also happen around a birthday or a significant date here but within 6 months, which, you know, it's not too long a time frame, is it? It's a little bit of a wait here, so you might have to be a bit patient. I don't know if you will be willing to wait that long. I see things have probably started already in January. This month they're going to continue to progress a little bit. 6 months from now, I do see they're going to be making an offer of love to you, and there's going to be something significant around a birthday, a special date, an anniversary of some sort, a holiday or something like that. Look out for that. Pisces, okay. Could be Easter, could be like Independence Day, something like that, where there's a celebration or an opportunity, or, you know, something where you perhaps might be celebrating something or be around other people or be in a merry mood. But I do think it's going to slowly come towards you. I'm not seeing it going to be coming in all of a sudden further down the line and nothing now. I'm seeing it progressing here for you. Okay. I hope that helps. If you're out of contact with your person at the moment, let's find out what they'd want to say to you. So universe, what would Pisces person want to say to Pisces, please? What would the messages be to Pisces from their person? It's time for me to heal now. I replay our conversations over and over. I will wait for a sign from you. They kind of almost want a little indication that their advances would be encouraged and that you feel the same way. I'm becoming a better person. Oh, okay. They might feel they're not available right now just through things that have been going on in their life. I lost myself for a little while. They've had a lot to deal with. I wish I'd treated you better. So they kind of realise that maybe there's been a bit of a waiting period, or maybe they just didn't really give you all of the attention they should, or the time that they should, or the openness that they should. And they wish things had been a little bit different. I do see them, even if they're not available right now, sort of coming more towards you in the future here, Pisces. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, everybody. Don't forget, please, if you'd like a personal reading, the details are in the description box. If you're finding that you are anxious about a certain situation and you would like some peace of mind and clarity, just an understanding of where your person's at, please do message me. As you'll see in the description box, I do a one question 20-minute detailed reading for just £30, and you would have that by this time tomorrow. If you choose to take that up, obviously it's confidential, highly confidential, would never share any details with anybody. Nobody else could ever watch your reading. It's only meant for you and your eyes only, and you'll be able to watch it as many times as you would like. Lots of people have given me a lot of feedback around accuracy and how accurate my readings have been, because I am obviously very highly intuitive, hence doing this channel. So if you'd like that, then please do just reach out. I'd be delighted to read for you. A lot more people have been asking for readings lately, and it's been my real honour and privilege to do that. So thank you for all of those who have already booked a reading, and please do let me know if that's something you would like. Okay, should we do just quick all signs now? All signs, their sign, where you watch the sign or the signs of the person or people you're interested in, just to get a quick message from that sign to you. Okay. General energies, I guess, around these particular signs and what they might be going through, what they might want to say to you. Ooh, so universe, all signs, their signs, please. Particularly if you're out of contact with your person, this is what they may want to say to you. 3 more shuffles, please, universe. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. So Aries would want to say, I don't react when people mention you, and I will wait for a sign from you. Taurus would want to say, you came closer than anyone, and my life is not as together as it seems. Gemini says, the timing just wasn't right for us, and I'm starting to understand our connection. Gemini says, I wish things could be different. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Where did we get up to? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. So we're on to Leo. Leo says, so many things remind me of you, and I am afraid to contact you. Virgo says, I wonder if you're happy without me and I want you. Libra says, we both know I am not the one for you and I feel you leaving me behind. Scorpio wants to say, I want to feel that way again and I feel you even though we are apart. Sagittarius says, it's time for me to heal now and we will be together again. Capricorn says, I wish I could share my good news with you and I left when I saw you with somebody. Aquarius says, I want to be more than friends and I'm so attracted to you. Pisces, you were the best thing in my life and you speak to me through music. All right then, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. It's always my great privilege and honour to read for you. I really enjoy it and I can't wait to read for you again. Really looking forward to seeing you again soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.